This video will last as long as it takes me to do my hair, because that's how much time I have for this. So, I figured I could give you guys a life update while I'm doing this, because why not? A bunch of people have been asking for more hair videos, a bunch of people have been asking if I died. I'm living. But there have been a lot of changes. As you can see, I still have all of my hair, more of it actually. I measured it not long ago because I was fascinated by some video that was talking about like hair growth and how old your hair is based on like its length and how quickly it grows. So I measured it, and it measures pretty close to 6.5 feet. I think it was like 80 inches, whatever 80 inches is. So that is a decent amount longer than I am tall, which has started giving me some new challenges, new things. I've noticed whenever I have a new hair problem, that usually means that my hair has grown since the last time I did whatever it is, and some of them are really gradual problems. But the, the most recent problem would be that when I put my hair in a ponytail, the length of my hair doubled over, like in half, like whenever you're pulling it out of the ponytail. That's longer than my arm. So I end up with like this loop back that causes all kinds of tangles and like terribleness. So I have to work really hard to put my hair in a ponytail, and I already did have to work hard at that, but it's like extra hard. So yeah, that's new challenges. Sometimes I enjoy new challenges, sometimes they're just kind of annoying. So beyond that, changes just in my life, one of the reasons that I haven't really put up videos or anything like that is because I moved. I moved a really long way away from where I was, because I was in Louisiana. That's where I graduated from high school. That's where I graduated from college. That happened. Graduated from college. Yay. That really is a big yay, because I graduated in 3 years with a 4-year degree. So that was just hectic and terrible. I'm actually using my camera as a mirror because I have a mirror behind me, but this is working better. So just do that. But I had a bunch of dual enrollment credits and everything, so I managed to graduate a year quicker. But that meant that my whole college life was no life at all and terrible. And pretty much it was the first quarter of school I started dating a fellow and named Michael, who lived in Ohio. And we dated long distance for nearly 4 years. It was like 3.5 years. And we had been planning on getting married this past summer, but then my brother suddenly came up engaged, and he was like, oh, I'm getting married, and we're like, but we were gonna get married. So I can never remember like the order of events of stuff, but we got engaged early that summer, and we got married in December. Because we did not like the long engagement. So, let's see, our engagement was 3 months, so it's probably closer to the tail end of that summer. Yeah, it was. It was like toward the tail end. So we got married, and I moved, and it's been interesting because right now we are still living with the in-laws, because we have a house, but man, it's a fixer-upper. And so we've been working on fixing up our house, and since we had the luxury, we were like, you know what? We're not going to live in all this mess while we're fixing everything up. We're going to keep all of our stuff in a clean place until we finish, because we're pretty much just destroying parts of the house and makes a lot of dust. So, as of this moment, living with the in-laws, which, you know, it has its drawbacks and its merits, but kind of ready to be in our own house. I'm looking forward to that. One thing that we like to do together would be, if you can't see what I'm doing like this rope braid, because I like it. We have always played a lot of video games together. It started with Minecraft, because there was a server that we both played on previously, because we knew each other before we started dating. And then that eventually, after we started dating, we kind of rotated over to Warcraft, and we played that for quite a long time. But Warcraft, a little bit expensive for newlyweds. So we are playing Rocket League, which we started playing Rocket League when I was still in college, and I really enjoyed it, and I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon a little bit. I'm well out of practice, but we have been enjoying watching other YouTubers play Rocket League, and so we were thinking we might try to record some. So if that becomes a proper thing, I'll make sure to put a link to it for you guys so you can kind of see what we're up to, because the idea is to kind of try to talk about random stuff while we're doing that. So if you'd like to see who I'm married to, and if you just kind of, you'll probably catch little, snippets of just stuff from our lives, stuff that we just like to talk about, and see us terribly play a game. Like, he's significantly better than me at playing this game, but neither of us are, good. So it might be entertaining anyway to see us flop around. Oh-ba-doo-ba-doo. Let's see, what else is new? I don't really know. See, I'm terrible at this now because I'm so out of practice, and I wasn't good before, but I will say that I am notably less camera shy. Whenever I was first making videos, some of you have commented on this. Some people have asked if I have a speech impediment or something, because it's just so, I'm actually gonna look in the mirror for this, but my speech is so messed up. And it's just camera shy. I get terrible stage fright of all kinds, and I don't really know how to get over it, but I'm feeling much more comfortable now talking to this camera than I did previously. And I think some of what helped is I started making just random videos about stuff that I was excited about that I did, like my sewing and just random crafty things that I did that I enjoyed. And there was that random one where I was just complaining about homework that was, wrong because there was a typo in it and stuff like that. And I mean, it just kind of got me a little bit more comfortable. And I have been thinking that I would want to at some point get my husband on here just to kind of meet and talk to you guys, but he's more camera shy than me. I was shocked when he was like, "Oh, we should play Rocket League and record it and put it on YouTube," and I was like, "You sure?" Just because he's always been really kind of But who knows, that might become a thing, and I might try to do more of these. I want to show you guys my tripod here. It's magnificent. Let's see, how do I have a new camera. I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing. Ta-da! It's beautiful. I know it is. I don't even know if it was in shot because I can't figure out how to switch this camera around. Either way, this is my hairstyle for today. And this is like one of my new favorites because it kind of looks like a flower. The lighting is terrible, but you'll probably see me wearing this hairstyle quite a bit, so I'm not too concerned with it. And it's fairly thick, but all my hairstyles are fairly thick. I can't fix that. Can't fix it. It just gotta be what it is. So, yeah, I might try to make more of these in the nearer future than I have in the past half a year, or maybe it's a full year. I don't even know. It's probably a full year. Because I made some videos when I was working on my sister-in-law's wedding dress, and then I actually made my whole wedding dress, not just, like, I guess I made all of hers, but I used some of her mother's and other stuff, but I made all of my wedding dress. Like, all my wedding stuff was crazy. I'll probably just have a whole video where I say all the stupid things that I insisted on making myself for my wedding. Maybe that'll be next time. Maybe I'll kind of tell you guys about that, because it's a whole world of stuff that I haven't really shared, and I recorded some video during that time, but I didn't feel like anything was any good, and I was really busy doing other stuff, and so I didn't really have time to fool with it. Because I was making my wedding dress, so. Anyway, it's been a lovely chat, and my hair is done, so I probably actually have to get to the stuff that I was supposed to be doing already by now, because I stayed in bed longer than I ought to have, because I was watching YouTube videos, because that's what you do. That's what you do. But I have laundry and dishes and who's-its and whatnots to do. I have more sewing to do. And I might show you guys some of the sewing projects too, because, you seem to kind of appreciate those. I'm working on kind of a funny one now that this will not behave. But I think I might share. So just let me know kind of what on your list of things you'd like to hear first. Like, do you want to know what projects I'm working on, or do you want to know about my wedding, or what do you want to know? Just, kind of put your vote down there and I'll see what I can do to oblige you. I don't know how many hair tutorials I'll be doing anytime soon, because my lighting is terrible, and my tripod is like a tower of boxes, but hopefully I'll be able to do something, maybe. And maybe I'll just keep doing this. It's like I do my hair in the morning and you guys watch. Just let me know, because proper hair tutorials take more time and stuff. Anyway, bye. See you guys around.